Hello everyone!
Okay, before we start, let me to introduce myself. My name is Vania Rahmawati.
My name is Rahma Dwi Setiawati.
My name is Tiara, Citra, Setianingsih.
My name is Nur Hidayati. So, let's see our video and enjoy watching. Bye-bye!
Stay tuned!
Hey guys, have you heard about the parking situation at the Tidar? I heard it's getting harder and harder to find a spot.
Yeah, it's true. It's like a work of an
Yeah, I've expressed it myself. When I arrived a little late, there were no more spots in the parking building. I ended up by parking on the side of the road, which was so far from my class.
Wow, that's terrible. How come the parking building is already 3 floors, but it's still not enough?
Yeah, I heard that the number of new students this year is huge. The campus probably experiencing this problem.
Yeah, and what's even more annoying, when I parked outside in the building, my helmet was stolen. Luckily, my motorcycle's still there.
No, me too. My motorcycle got struck because I parked too close to another motorcycle. Apparently, if this continues, students will be stressed out looking for parking. We may be late for class and get scolded by our lecturer.
Yeah, you're right. The campus should provide a better solution. If necessary, they should add more parking spaces or build new parking lots.
I agree. If no student will be reluctant to come to class because of parking problems.
Also, the security of motorcycle should be considered. There should be more security guards in the parking area.
Yes, that's right. The campus should guarantee the safety of student motorcycle. If not, any motorcycle will be stolen.
Hopefully, the parking problem at Tidar will be solved soon.
Hopefully, the campus can provide the correct solution for the student.
You know, I've also been thinking about how the campus could use some of the unused space for parking. There are near the student center that are not being used to their full potential. Maybe they could convert those into temporary parking areas.
That's a great idea. The space could be used more efficiently and it may relieve the pressure on the main parking building. But the problem with that is the campus will have to do some renovation or at least add some place near to students know where to park.
True. And they could also think about having a shuttle service from those temporary parking areas to the main campus building. That would make it easier for students who park farther.
Yeah, and I could help ease the flow of traffic. So the current parking situation is also causing a lot of traffic jams, especially during rush hours. If same cars stuck waiting for someone to leave, blocking the whole area.
It's like domino effect. If there's no parking, people start driving around in circles, making the traffic worse, and it's wasting time too. Students could be spending their time to studying or do something more productive.
Exactly, and it's not just motorcycle either. Cars are also having a hard time finding spots. I have seen cars parked in areas that are not even meant for parking because the parking spots are full.
That's the problem with having limited spaces. People start breaking the rules because they just need somewhere to park, and then it makes everything even more chaotic. The campus need to be proactive and think of a long-term solution, not just wait until it becomes bigger issue. Definitely, and while they're at it, they should also improve the parking building, maybe adding more levels or making it easier to navigate. Sometimes it's hard to even get a spot because people aren't sure which one are full, and
That's so frustrating. If the campus set up more clear rules and enforcement, maybe some students would stop doing that. And a little fine here and there could help too.
what's the problem with having limited spaces? People start breaking the rules because they just need somewhere to park, and then makes everything even more chaotic.
And another thing is that some students just don't care about parking properly. They park in spots that are meant for other vehicles, like for people with disabilities, for they take up two spots which just add to the problem.
That's so frustrating. If the campus set up more clear rules and enforcement, maybe some students would stop doing that. And a little fine here and there could help too.
I think they should start by having some kind of awareness campaign to teach children how to park properly. It could be part of the orientation for new students or something they send out in email.
Definitely, and while they're at it, they should also include the parking building, maybe in more levels or making it easier to navigate. Sometimes it's hard to even get a spot because people aren't sure which one are full, and
Parking will be called as a better system, like an app or a display showing how many spots are available on each floor. That will save so much time.
That's a great idea. Something simple like a digital display or even just a color code make a huge difference in reducing the time we spend looking for a parking spot.
It's crazy how something so simple could make such a big impact, but I think the campus is just so behind on addressing this issue. If they don't start solving it soon, we may see even more problems in the future.
it's just not making it easier for students to park now. It's about preparing for the future. The campus needs to be ready for the increasing number of students in the coming years.
For start, we got to start planning ahead. Otherwise, the parking situation will just get worse and students may start crossing other campus or even stop coming altogether because it's too stressful.
I think the administration should also listen more to student feedback. We're the ones dealing with the issue every day, and we have ideas that could really help.
Yeah, communication between student and the administration is key. If they don't know how bad the situation is, they won't be able to fix it.
Exactly. Hopefully, we can raise awareness and the campus will take action for soon. If enough students speak up, they might realize how important the issue is.
Finger crossed. Let's have the campus up with something that works for everyone.
Yeah, we really need solution before it gets worse. Otherwise, it's going to keep affecting our day-to-day life and our studies. We all need to get to class on the time without all this extra stress.
If this continues, students will be stressed out looking for parking. We may be late for class and get scolded by our lecturer. Agree, I'm just hoping they start addressing it before the problem gets even bigger. But at least we're talking about it, and maybe that's the first step towards change.
Then I hope so. Let's keep spreading the word and pushing for a solution.
Absolutely. Well, let's keep the conversation going. Maybe we could even create a question or something to solve how serious the issue is.
That's a good idea. I agree with you. If enough students sign it, the administration will have to take notice.
Yeah, we could that. If we are work together, we might actually see some change.